Peace and love, brothers and sisters, and welcome to the Cozmo Ill Show. Thank you for tuning in. Today, our topic of discussion is melanin, health and wellness. Where to start? But what is health? According to the encyclopedia, health is the level of functional or metabolic efficiency of a living organism. In humans, it is the general condition of a person's mind and body, usually meaning to be free from illness, injury, or pain. Western medicine focuses on treating the illness or the pain. However, holistic medicine, with which our guest today is well acquainted, focuses on the whole person rather than just the illness or the malady. Holistic medicine is as diverse as traditional Western medicine and is composed of diverse treatments, methods, techniques, and therapies. Melanin, or the pigment found in organisms, in our case responsible for our dark olive hue, plays a specific role in the approach of holistic medicine in relationship to Moors and Asiatics in general. Courtney Cleghorn Ill, aka Jah Son, of Third Eye Visions Unlimited, is with us today to help answer some of our questions. You are listening to the Cozmo Ill Show, live with Jah Son.
All right, so the title of this program is Melanin-Centered Health and Wellness. What is melanin? And how is it related to our health?
No problem. Glad to answer. Melanin, the way it's defined or explained to most, is that all spark. It's that dark matter, that nine ether that is present in all things, out of which all things came. The light came out of the dark. In the physical body, that is sometimes referred to as a liquid carbonated element, which the pineal gland stimulates the body parts to secrete, and it is the life force upon which the entire universe is built, from my understanding and my study. So it's the dark matter out of which all the other frequencies arise, and hence things cannot actually exist without mother melanin, as I refer to it. All the other hues come out of the melanin. Now, to whom much is given, much is required. And I often speak of that in presentations with people. So if you express more melanin in the darkest hue, you actually are required to live and vibrate on a higher frequency. Therefore, that requires you to have foods, nutrition, or consumption on every level, because you're not just consuming through the nice hole below your nose, we call a mouth, but you're consuming through your ears, you're consuming through your eyes, through your skin, through, other feelings and interactions, touch, all your senses, the information you take from the books you read, the music you listen to, the environments you hang out in, the company you keep, the people you get intimate with. You're constantly pulling in different frequencies and vibrations. That's all consumption. I put that all under consumption. So if you have more melanin in your expression of this body you're in, we call it, then you actually are required to have a higher frequency of everything you take in, which means you need the best and the highest form of minerals and vitamins and water, and you have to abstain from toxic things, because melanin is a magnifier. It's a receiver transmitter, but it magnifies. Think of it as an amplifier. So whatever you take in, melanin is going to amplify. If you take in good, it makes it even way better. You take in bad, it makes it way worse. So that is the quote-unquote double-edged sword of melanin.
Mm-hmm. So I've always been taught that melanin the parallel can be drawn between melanin and the chlorophyll in plants, which is a catalyst for the process of photosynthesis. Which is the transferring of the energy from the sun into nutrients for the plant. Does melanin have some effect as well in relationship to the sun and its energies? You know, these are things that we hear. Could you speak a little bit on that?
Because once again, the word in some circles I'm known as phonetic spirit. So I reach into the phonics of words, and I bring forth the spiritual connotation. The word that you just mentioned is called photosynthesis. Now, photo deals with light, as in light, full spectrum. Well, most people don't fully comprehend that the sunlight that they're talking about that shines through the window or hits their skin is a very small slice of the full spectrum of light that comes from the sun. The vast majority of the spectrum of light that's coming to you is not in the visible portion of the light spectrum. And so radio is light. I turn on the radio to listen to the light. Radio waves are in the light spectrum. Microwaves are in the light spectrum. They're all part of, so when we think we have to re-educate ourselves on proper science in what is light, what is the sun really sending to you? It's not just sending you visible light. A matter of fact, the visible section of the spectrum is the smallest piece. So all of that is light hitting you. Ultraviolet, infrared, UV, everything is coming at you. Gamma rays. These are all light spectrums. So when you're listening to a radio, you're listening to light. I want that to kind of go out and percolate in a lot of brains and wake up some DNA right now. That's when, so melanin is sending everything out to you in the full spectrum. And when you live full spectrum, then you vibrate full spectrum. So the sun, once again, the visible part we see, the radioactive that's shooting out, is coming from a super dark matter center, which some refer to as a black hole, at the center of the sun. Matter that's been taken in and compressed, reconstituted with highest gravity, is then spewed out on this dimensional portal through the sun. And that is also, you have a melanin core at the center of the sun. A lot of the science has been talked about, has been misconstrued and misunderstood. People think it's just a burning fire all the way to the center, but actually there's dark matter at the center being constantly self-combusted to produce what you see on the surface. Does that make sense? And then that entire frequency comes to this planet, hits everything here, and stimulate the melanin here to do what it do. And because melanin is dark matter out of which all frequency comes, you can have a green plant, purple plant, red plant, orange plant. All the frequencies are coming out of the melanin. Even in the form of humans, when we are being constructed at a cellular level, the cells themselves are coated in melanin. The sperm is coated in melanin, and the egg is coated in melanin. And it's through that melanin spark, that event that's recorded throughout the universe. Why? Because melanin is the universe. It's throughout the universe. So, and it's constantly aware of itself everywhere.